you entered the finally entered the Serpent Person research facility, or this whatever it is. It's giving a bit of the game away there. The Serpent Person facility, where you discovered a room with a giant, or although somewhat smaller than the one that you encountered outside with that the destroyed Grunhilde's truck. But yeah, so this giant chained up in one of the rooms, which you managed to calm down, partially befriend, and rescue. Just as you were interrupted by a couple of serpent people, which were quickly dealt with, and then the giant escaped from the room and proceeded to, it was too big to fit down the corridors, unfortunately. So it did make its way down some of the corridors, but which promptly collapsed behind it. So that's last see of that, probably. Well, hopefully.
Knowing our look, though.
So you explored a little bit further, went down the passageway, found a few doors, and you then found some holding cells, some futuristic holding cells constructed almost completely out of quartz, thick walls of quartz. So while some of you, I believe that would have been Jamie and Dwight and Dr. Williams, remained in this room examining these cells, in which were imprisoned. You could see imprisoned. No, bad kitty. In which are imprisoned. There's lots of people. Probably the residents of Grunhilde's brothers village. Some of them were unconscious, a few were conscious and were trying to raise your attention. I mean, you could see them moving, you could see them shouting, but you couldn't hear a thing. So while Jamie decided she was going to try and figure out a way of breaking these poor people out of these cells, Alfie and Randall decided to explore a little further down the passageways.
Alfie decided to do that.
Oh, yeah. So, and Randall rushed after him, concerned for his well-being, I believe. I think it was something along those lines, wasn't it? Although not that he can actually understand Alfie, because Alfie is still part mad. Part mad.
I think the guess me is going to be like that for 4 days, and it's still only the first day because we've only been here.
We have no idea how many days. We just know that Phil left when he rolled the dice.
It wasn't a good laugh either, folks.
I know. Wow.
Yeah. It depends. It depends which perspective you're looking at it from, really. Okay, so and got around the corner and found a couple of Vormi, these kind of troll creatures, both wearing these ornate serpent person collars, and they had like I think I described it as a laundry basket. I mean, for want of a better word, a large barrow type affair, a mobile container, which was overspilling with body parts and organs and other such nice things, which they were just tipping into this pit that stood to the side of, and a horrendous smell of rot, decaying bodies emanates from this pit. But also, at the same time, they also heard some approaching voices, the voices of some serpent people speaking in English. And so they're they're still out of sight, but you can hear them. And so I think we'll start there, because you were a little bit, you'd gone down this corridor before Jamie let all hell loose in the other room, so we'll come back to that. Okay, but anyway, so you can't see them yet. You can see these two Vormis that are taking armfuls of this bloody cargo from this trolley and dumping it down the pit. I shall get rid of the cat in a moment.
But then you won't know what you're supposed to be saying.
Call of Cthulhu.
Ooh.
I've not tried that game yet. I don't intend to. And I hear these voices. You can just make them out. They're echoing down the corridor. And one of them says, "The sleeper is waking faster than projections indicated. We may only have hours until a catastrophe. We should activate the self-destruct system and evacuate. We should ignore protocol."
Ooh.
And then you hear this.
That must have been something the other group had done.
I'm not taking the blame for this.
To be honest, I didn't understand a word of what the Serpent people said, because I don't understand English anymore.
That is true.
So, what do you want to do, Jake?
So I will say at this noise, at the sound of this alarm, the two Vormis barely react to it at all. But you do see coming rushing around the corner a group of 4 serpent people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that I'm going to. I got to do that with this one, not that one. I know that I'm probably going to take myself here, and then here, and then here, and then here, and I'm going to see what Bigfoot does, or he who thinks he is Bigfoot does.
I mean, that's a reasonable move, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you did have warning, so I will allow you to act before they come into full view, perhaps.
Okay. I mean, the Vormis don't seem to have noticed us either, right?
No, they seem to be absorbed in the task that they're performing.
So they have
Almost slavishly so.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. So Alfie draws his revolver. He runs straight at this first Vormis, and as it's reaching out its arms to push the trolley over with the body parts in it, Alfie jumps right onto this thing's arm, then up into the air, and as he flies over this thing's shoulder, he fires his revolver into the collar so he can shatter.
Oh, wow. That would be spectacular, wouldn't it?
It would be spectacular. I just realised how much luck I've got. So this
I'm
is
so
probably
cool. Talking of luck.
Just in time. Righty, okay. So there we go. So if you've got over 95 or more, you cannot do that. You can.
I got 91 because I spent some.
No idea, but
bobbins, that is, isn't it?
no.
I can't remember, so I'm just going to roll it anyway. I'm rebelling. I think I rolled last week.
Did I do something? Yay.
I think we did it there.
You did. Very good. Everybody did it. Right, okay.
How
What?
did I?
97, look.
64, look.
Okay, while you're looking, studying your look, I'm just going to remove the cat.
See, what you did there was very Pulp, and Phil's always gone on about us doing Pulp.
You see, that's why I did it.
He always says we have to use our look, play like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I'm pulping it up.
Right, in that case, in my next move, I'm hiding in the fridge.
Yeah, I saw that actually the other day. I was ridiculous.
It's
What was the threshold where we couldn't roll?
30. Oh no, we're 95. 95.
95. Oh, that's cool. Right, so I had 94 and it's given me 10 extra. We can't max out at 100. Was it max out at 100?
maxed out at 99. I'm going to say 99, but yeah, you can't have 100.
Oh, mine says 104. 104 looks better.
I would stick with 104. It's a nice.
Yeah,
Well,
he
we
won't
can-
know. He won't know. He won't know.
We can always upend it to 4, round it up to 4, I suppose.
Oh. Wait, the maximum is 99. Doesn't that mean it rounded to 5?
Anyway,
I do not follow your line of logic, but anyway, yes.
It's
What happens to Mark? Even though
104 is 5 over 99.
You've lost me. We're not doing math here.
no, right?
Not until we need to roll and add
This is
numbers.
why we don't play crunchy games.
No, we rely on the character sheet to do that.
Games.
Yeah. But yeah, so you're running and jumping, vaulting over this Vormis. Which one? The closest one or the furthest one?
Yeah, it's got to be the closest one, really, hasn't it?
Okay.
I don't want to push my luck, Phil.
Right. Right. So I did say you
Actually,
could
Phil,
act.
I am going to push my luck. I am going to push my luck.
I think
I'm
you
going
might
to
be.
push my luck because I can fire twice.
Oh, you can fire 3
I want
times.
to shoot the colours off both of these bad boys. That's what I want to do.
Oh, you can fire if you're firing multiple shots. You might as well fire 3 times.
And you know what? I will.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
Let's just witness how that multiple shot thing on the character sheet doesn't work properly. At least I can't figure out how to get it to work. Anyway, okay, so you run towards these Vormis and leap up. So I think dexterity. I think it's.
Oh, did it? Well, okay.
Unless you want
It
like a
doesn't
jump
matter,
roll.
'cause all of my stats are bad. Okay, here we go.
Anybody would think that you just sat behind a desk typing.
I know, right? Oh, I made
Look
it.
at that. Yes, that's success.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, yes, so you leap up, springing across, leap onto the cart and springing up and over the first of these Vormis. Give us another dexterity roll. Gives us the shots first, I think.
Okay. This is gonna be fine. Oh,
Possibly go wrong.
I'll
can't imagine.
proceed.
So multiple. I need to put multiple shots.
Multiple shots,
It's let you do it. Excellent.
Yeah.
You have got point blank range, of course, so that's a bonus.
Oh, I do like that. Yeah.
I think that's
I forgot how bad I was at shooting.
You couldn't possibly miss.
I thought I was better than that. I'm
well,
not.
that's not bad.
Rubbish.
It's only just below 50%.
Here we go.
Drum roll, please.
Look at that.
Oh, it's a hard success. So you could spend 8 luck to turn it into an extreme.
8 luck.
I mean,
Hey,
Do
look.
it.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
But I might need it for the next shot. That's the problem.
Yeah.
How much luck have you got?
You got a hard
53.
success already.
Plenty.
hard
You're
success gets you nothing. It's either an extreme or that's it.
I mean,
You know, can you go
I
bring the
feel
gun
like
back
that
in?
way.
the
We'd rather he
goalposts
GM
a little
us.
bit. Okay. Do I do? Go on then.
Well, gone for extreme and roll the damage. It's average 15 points of damage. Okay. And it absorbs 14 of that. It does absorb some of it. So it's got quite a thick rubbery hide.
I'm shooting the collar.
Oh,
I'm
you're
not
shooting the collar. You're shooting the collar. Oh, yes, of course. Oh, that. I shouldn't have given you that bonus dice then, should I? For the point blank range.
No, you shouldn't have done. But it's a bit late now.
We'll let it pass.
Yeah.
But it was nice
Just
that you
spend
did.
8 luck.
It's
So that means. Oh, I think we said before. Yes. So that shot instantly destroys the collar.
yes. Take that.
And now you can give us another dex roll.
I've got
as
a
you,
second. Do I have another shot?
Oh, yeah, you got all the shots. So, yeah, I do apologize.
Yeah,
You've got 2 more shots.
yeah.
2 more.
Come on.
So I'll not make that mistake again, of course. So you can't have the. Oh well, it depends. What's the second shot going for?
Daddy
the color
wants
on
to
the other
break
one.
some
Color.
jewelry.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just going to be the multiple shots. And mind you, have got point blanks, but it cancels it out.
You keep saying pulp, 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 pulp.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're quite close as well, aren't they? You could almost argue it was a point blank shot.
I mean,
It
with an
is a point blank
I
shot.
reckon I got them
Now look,
with one
I
bullet.
left in a quandary.
But it is a point. So it's point blank shot, which would give a bonus. But then we're going for a small target, which gives a point at penalty dice, so it cancels it out.
No,
so,
all right then. Go on then.
I think
on.
what? Yeah.
I mean, fair enough, Phil.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You can always spend some luck. Oh my word! That's a fumble. You can't spend luck on that.
Spend luck on that.
Why did you
Can't
roll
spend
3
luck-
dice?
Randy,
A penalty dice. There was a penalty
Oh,
dice.
penalty dice?
Yeah. Yeah, the penalty dice because of the thing
Well-
big. Oh no, you shouldn't try the penalty dice, should you?
You
No,
said
you
it
shouldn't have,
cancelled
and
it
it was
out.
like a 19.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's okay. It should have been normal roll. That. What is going on? What did we get? You rolled 18 then.
Oh, you know what? I like that.
What's your God, we're having a good start here, aren't we? Yes. So what's an extreme? What's your extreme on your handgun roll?
I don't know. I got what have I got? 48, is it, or something?
48. So it's going to be less than.
Yeah, the
It's
last
going
one
to be
wasn't
10. It's going to be 10. Just less than 10, isn't it, for an extreme?
9,
It's gonna
I
be
think, because I had to.
9,
I got
yeah.
17 last time. I had to spend that
Yeah.
look.
Yeah. So you could spend 9 luck to make. And I mean, no. Yeah. It's up to you.
I mean, yeah. I suppose it depends whether.
If you give it if it's an extreme, then I will rule like with the other one that it automatically smashes it. Otherwise, it will be down to damage roll.
How much luck do I need to spend?
You would need to spend 9 to make it 9 because you got 18.
Okay. I mean, I could
It's up to
just.
you. You could go with the damage roll.
Don't I? And just. I can't spend the luck there, so I'm just gonna have to spend.
Yeah, just take it off.
I'll just stay off normally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that didn't last long. That luck, did it? But I'm spending it. There you
But that does mean that there wasn't a fumble, and it does mean that you have got a third shot.
go.
So you shoot. So yeah, you so you got the third shot. You jump up in the air and then just jumping through the air. You shoot off
Pew,
both
pew.
the collars, and you've got one more shot left.
And I think I'm going to shoot at this first serpent person that's coming round the corner.
Before you mess up your dex roll
Before I
and plummet
mess
down
my
this
dex
pit.
roll. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I can die happy now because I did that thing. So take a shot. Do I still multi-shot? And then
Yeah, it's still multi-shot. It's not
regular.
point blank range, so it will be. This will be with a penalty.
what? Only because I'm flying through the air and stuff.
You've just remembered gravity.
Completely unreasonable.
Okay. Here we
Oh,
go.
yeah, gravity, that's the thing, isn't it?
Wow. Oh no, that's not. That's a
Oh,
miss. That's
82. Yeah, that's a big
That's a
miss.
miss, Phil. That is.
Yeah, that's
How much
definitely
luck would that take?
Yeah, that would take 40, nearly 40. Look,
Yeah.
to
I
make
don't
it
know.
just a hit.
Oh no!
Uh,
I could spend 34 luck to pass.
Oh yeah, 34.
And I have 36.
Probably not a good idea.
Oh, all right. Then.
It's up to you, of course.
No,
But
no, I won't.
you might need it for the dex roll. So give us the dex roll to see how well you land after this acrobatic feat.
Oh, pretty good.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
So yeah, we will say boom.
Yes.
Here you land.
Yeah.
that's
Shouting, "You're free! Finish them!" In Vormis.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So we need to combat, which and we'll put Randall in it since we can find out when he is running away. Radio. So let's roll all. So in fact, first to act is Randall. So you hear these multiple shots. You probably hear Alfie shouting in some indecipherable language. Yeah. You don't understand.
Don't worry, Alfie. I shall tell everybody that you died in an honorable way. Oh no, he's not following me. God damn it, stupid Bigfoot brain decided to wear a skin of a baby in the and I'm gonna be just shouting out, Alfie, get over here. Ooga booga booga, ooga booga booga. I'm gonna make like noises that sound like maybe Vormis to attract his attention, because I don't like where he is, and I am going to take out my rifle and I will take aim.
Okay, at what?
I guess at the one that is closest to Alfie. The one that looks like it's going to.
Oh no! Don't shoot my friends.
I am not that. Vumas.
Oh yeah, well, give me a spot hidden roll. It'll be a free action.
As a which
See
roll,
if
sorry?
you notice a spot hidden. See if you notice that the collars have been destroyed. They're still the collars are still on.
Oh, I
being
see. Well, Ben, he got past them, but okay. Let's see. Where's spot hidden?
Oh, yes. So, yes, you notice that the collars that these Vormis are wearing appear to have been disabled. You can see they're broken and sparking. And the two Vormis kind of just stood there looking a little confused, disorientated.
Well, it's not their fault. My Vumis is a little rusty, so they probably didn't get the gist of what I'm trying to yell out.
So, who is your target?
My target will be the one that is closest to there. I'm just going to keep my. I mean, I don't have a clear shot by any means.
So it will be a penalty dice.
Yeah, and I didn't. I don't want to risk hitting anybody else. So, I'm not hunting indiscriminately today. Normally, yes, but today, no.
So it does not suffer a penalty dice when aiming at a small target, and may also fire into melee without a penalty dice. So it won't get a penalty dice.
Oh well, then let's shoot.
So it will be a standard shot.
Okay, all right. I can live with a standard shot. Okay, hang on. Let me just do this then.
Oh, look at that! He was in the automatic targeting. Very good.
All right. Are you happy with me just rolling what I roll?
Yep. That's a click away.
Oh, well, it did seem to.
Ooh, yeah, that
do
rescued
something
you.
in any case.
It did, yeah.
Well, we'll just see.
Not to worry. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, you clicked on the thing. Right, okay. So that's 12 points of damage. Right. Boom. Give us a. In fact, I'll do it because I'm not sure you've got access to the table. Location. Really ought to give you access to that. Okay, so the shot just hits this female serpent person just in the middle of the chest, and with a sort of gasp and a gurgle, she clutches at her chest and just collapses to the floor, dead.
Nice.
That was a warning shot.
We'll just remove it from the thing.
Is that the first thing he's actually ever killed in 30 seconds?
On purpose, at least.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's the first thing he's actually killed.
We talk about is a world-renowned hunter.
Yeah.
I think
got all those trophies hanging that,
I've
decomposing.
killed more things than he has.
Squirrels, budgies, rabbits. I got them all on my wall.
Okay, so next.
Something called a Bambi. Not sure what that is, but.
So which one is it? Is this one? Okay,
Bambino.
Ooh. Get it on.
Right, so this this serpent person, he like pulls a sword, almost cutlass-like from his belt, and lunges at Alfie, swinging with his sword. So, Alfie,
Fight him back.
Fight him back.
Yeah, man.
Fight him back. So I'm not going to say that you're outnumbered at the moment because this is the first time they're attacking.
Okay.
Okay. So if you want to give us a fighting brawl roll, we should be able to. Oh, I should really figure out how you do that as well. Anyway, go. What are we gonna do? What is it? It's there. Oh wow! So give us a yeah.
Come on. That's not great.
Oh, that's not great, is it? That's a fail. And what did I get? I have got a 99.
Way!
So, since it's Pulp, oh, mind you, we were both misses though, so we won't actually employ that rule.
No, go
okay,
ahead,
so yeah,
go ahead.
swing and miss. All right, so then it is another serpent person, which is going to be this one at the rear. It's not going to be stat, is it? So let's a power roll, I think. Okay. So this serpent person goes, because the collars, it's broken the collars, and he turns and runs.
Yes.
And then it is the other female serpent person. So let us see. She's a bit of sterner stuff. She is indeed.
That's
It's never nice when there's sterner stuff. Just uncalled for.
Right. So she pulls a barbed whip from her belt.
Well,
That's going to hurt in the morning.
Yes,
Really?
it will indeed. It will indeed. So let's
Without
so,
taking
yes,
him to dinner
so she
first.
I know.
flicks this whip at you, and countering melee, so it will be a penalty dice. Oh, she got 100. Oh no, she got a 7. Why did she get 7? She get 7.
Hey, what?
Yeah, how did she get
wow.
7? I don't
that was
like
a
that.
jump from 100
Oh, she
to
rolled
7.
right, two zeros. Wow, 2 zeros and a 7.
So I
wow,
believe that's
okay.
700, which is way worse than 100.
Wait, what's the maximum scores we can have?
Maximum sculpt is
She rolled 007.
She did.
Oh,
It's the new female James Bond. Okay, where's the detailed description of this? Okay. Right. So, yeah, she flips this whip at you, striking you with the whip, and you take 2 points of damage.
What's
But as
coming?
the barbs, as the whip wraps around you and the barbs cut into your flesh, you feel this agonizing pain from where they dig into your flesh. Not just from the barbs on the whip. There is something, something coating the barbs or something. Oh,
My blood at the moment.
yes, and you must make a hard con roll.
Oh, my speciality.
Yeah, so these barbs are actually snake fangs.
Oh,
Did it?
Oh,
no, 2.
wow.
2, and you still have 30.
wow. Look at
You
the
have
rolls
over
there.
30 if you spend 2.
Wow.
It's hard. He's done it.
I've done
he's done it.
That was a hard success.
Oh, that was
yeah.
hard. Oh, thank God. It doesn't
Yeah.
show. Okay. I didn't see
It only
the 2
shows
stars.
if you set it as a 2 thing.
Okay.
I think I should. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Oh no, it was set as a hard difficulty roll. So
Yeah,
it only
exactly.
shows one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is confusing that when it does one or the other. Okay, so yeah, if you would have failed that, you would have been incapacitated due to intense agony.
However,
yeah, so she
I have
whips you and
vomit
then-
bloodlust.
It's that
And
Venus
then
blood.
pulls the whip.
that's-
Pulls the whip free.
Ooh. Oh.
Okay, so then it is Alfie.
Alfie is gonna step forward and It's not very gentlemanly, but he's going to right hook her in the jaw.
Shocking.
Radio. Is that with a bare fist, or is he using the pistol? Is he pistol using the
Pistol whipping.
Yeah, pistol whipping. Yeah.
That sounds like a cool thing to do. I mean, it's not very nice to do that to a lady, but
Why bruise your knuckles when you've got a perfectly good gun butt?
when I've got a perfectly good gun, I can smack on its head. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can have it. That'll do an extra point of damage. That.
Oh, a whole point.
Yeah. Plus your damage bonus, of which I'm sure you've got a lot.
Sake, seriously?
Okay, that is.
Yeah, you know
six
what?
to pass.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
All this luck spending, the man's gone insane.
I
Oh,
can't.
wait.
Oh, and that's with the +1. That's 4.
Yeah.
That is 4 points of damage. Right. Okay. So
Ow.
they've got yeah. So they've got yeah. So some of the blow, a little bit of the blow is absorbed because they've got quite heavy, scaly skin.
Yeah.
So that takes a little bit of the brunt of the blow. Okay. But injuring her nonetheless.
Yeah.
And then it is the Vomi, but they do nothing because they're kind of like, So then we're back to Randall.
Well, Randall is going to move forward. As he does, it'll be like, again, I heard Randall scream something, and I'm not sure what it is, but I will try to repeat it very poorly. So, booga, booga,
Randall-
booga.
I'm going to say, Randall, that's what Randall screamed, ooga booga.
I'm kind of here, and I think this one will be the next victim, because he is the last of his kind here.
The last male serpent person.
There is
Last of his
no
kind in that
chance of you
corridor.
missing. No chance of you missing.
Well, I mean, worst case scenario, I just shoot through
It
Alfie.
was point blank. I'm just trying to remember the point blank rule. Is it number of feet in Dex? I think it's number of feet in Dex.
Oh, but that didn't.
Point blank. Within
That's
within a
mistake.
fifth of the dexterity's shooter's dex in feet. I'm thinking old. So a fifth of your dex is
Fifth of my
10.
dex
Is it?
is more like
10.
12 or 14.
No, that's what am I talking about? 70.
15?
14.
14.
14.
So,
Correct, 14.
And I believe you
Jeez.
are, if I use my little measuring tool, you are 10 feet away. So, yeah, it's point blank range.
Pew, pew.
Oh, you've already done it. Oh, you've got the tagging thing. It's probably automatically applied it.
Oh, smart.
It's clever.
That's very smart.
I didn't need to use my brain at all. Okay.
Oh, nice.
That's a regular success. So you can click on the roll damage, and it's probably going to, look at that, 8 points of damage.
Same
12
as
points of
last
damage.
time.
Boom. Oh, wow.
Take
So
that.
it inflicts the pain. Bam. Dead. Oh, look at that. Automatically killed it and put a gravestone on it. Boom. I love this module.
Yeah.
I'm very heroic, keeping it a distance from my floating half egg.
Good, you still got that. Yeah, I forgot that. Have you jumped out of that?
No.
No, he's still in it. He's sat in it. Okay, cool. That guy ran away, so we'll get rid of him. So then it is Lady Serpent Person. Okay, she is outnumbered now, of course. I think she is probably going to. Well, let's see. She's outnumbered, so I'll give her a thing. No, she's made of sterner stuff. She fights on.
No, she dumb. That's what it is. She must be stupid. She's mad. She failed her sand roll. Yeah.
Right. So she goes to punch. So she uses, much like you use the pistol. She uses the butt of the whip to like punch you in the face or attempt to punch you in the face.
All right. I will
she does
fight
have
back if I may.
You may indeed. She has got claws, but yeah. Okay. So go ahead. Fight back. Fight and brawl.
Come on.
Ooh.
We can do this. Come on.
She got hard success.
Oh,
got
you
regular
little
success.
bugger.
You can spend luck, but I wouldn't advise it. It's because she's got.
Yeah, you're going to spend the luck.
Beat the hard success.
You need 30.
11. I'm bang on 30 at the moment,
Yeah,
but you know, I like to live dangerously. I'll leave it for now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's worth it, to be
It's
honest.
not
So yeah,
worth it.
so she lands one on.
Ow.
Where's the damage? Okay, so yeah, she punches you. Blam! And you get 3 points of damage. Whack straight in the jaw. The shit in the jaw?
Yeah, I deserved that because obviously I hit her.
Well, you did, yeah. You hit her first.
Yeah.
You did hit her first.
Fair
Ooh,
play.
she punches you in the neck. Right in the neck. Ooh.
Punch to the throat.
Throat punch. Okay.
Smart.
And next it's Alfie.
Alfie's gonna retaliate.
No,
Say-
you know what? That's not. I am going to retaliate, but that's horrible of her. I'm actually going to move here, and I'm going to take the butt of my rifle. I'm going to swing it down.
Oh no,
on
is it
her
Randall or
instead.
Alfie?
It's Alfie.
Alfie.
Randy's getting carried away.
Do you know what?
I'm sorry.
You know what?
I got okay. Go ahead.
I'm at point blank range. I'm gonna shoot her in the face.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
So, which you can do because it's a pistol. If it was a rifle, it would be you can't do that. But
It should be
Gentlemanly
point blank,
conduct.
right?
it will be definitely point blank.
Yeah. Hey, listen. These people have been experimenting and torturing my people. So
Your adoptive family.
yeah.
And it's a single. Oh, it's a single shot.
It's a single shot.
Oh, that's an
0-8.
extreme success. Boom.
Yeah.
Stop using all our
Come
good
on.
dice rolls.
Oh no.
Oh,
11's not
but-
bad though. It's not bad.
No, yeah. So you shoot out. I mean, probably yeah. So you could probably shoot her straight in the gut,
Yeah.
and yeah, the force of the shot just knocks her back against the wall, and she slips to the floor.
Slithers.
Slithers to the floor, dead. She is very dead.
Take that.
A bit.
Dead.
Okay.
So end of the
jump-
combat.
Yes.
Negative life.
And we can let the other people have a.
No, I'm going to go. Alfie, you don't have to kill the Vumas. They got free of their collars. Let them be.
I think this combat should continue because that way me and Angie are going to stay alive a little bit longer.
Yep.
It's not you guys staying alive. It's the victims of the people inside those cabinets that you seem to be suffocating that I'm worried about.
Jukebox, choke and vision closed.
They're fine. They haven't turned purple yet.
Even on it, that was one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. So meanwhile, in the holding cells. Oh, I'll turn that down. Oh. Okay, so oh shit. I'll turn it back up again. So what are you guys doing? The
I'm guessing that trying to fix the damage to the cable that is a really bad idea, hoping that they turn the alarm off. It's probably a little late now, so we probably just need to move.
Did the doors not open then?
So as the alarm starts to sound, there is a clunk from each door in turn, and the doors pop open.
Yes, then.
Oh, that's all right. There's something to hide behind when the guns.
I was going to say, it's like, quick people, this is the way out, and point, so they all run in front of us and act as meat shields.
Yeah, we'll ask them if any of them know the way out. That might help.
So they all speak Icelandic.
Oh, useful.
I'll let you make a look roll, see if one of them knows a little bit of a smattering of English. There are, let me see.
Didn't I brush up on Icelandic on the way here on the plane?
No, you'll be pleased to know there are 70 people. You've released 70 people now from these cells.
70 people!
Okay. Right, there goes my luck roll. Let's have a look.
Nice.
I can't really fail it now, can I? So,
No, that's true. That's true.
God.
So one, well, probably, so just regular success. So at least one of them has a reasonable amount of English. It says we have no idea how we were not conscious when we were brought in. We woke in these prison cells. Where are we? Please, you must get us out of here. Help.
Okay, we will. We're gonna get you out. Just follow us.
Wait, we've got to get back that wall.
Well, yeah, but if the alarm's going off here, we probably need to move them out of here, don't we?
Or maybe find a different way out. Doesn't involve a big pit.
Yeah. We've only got one way to go because we can't go up and we can't go right. So we've got to carry on.
There must be another way in, but these serpent people are getting in somehow.
Yes. Yeah, but there's only one way into this room, isn't there?
Yeah. So as these cells, as the people like spill out of these cells, some of them are helping others out that aren't capable of walking by themselves. And but this lot of people, this group of people now completely fill this room. So you got a huge crowd of people.
Right. They're gonna have to stay here. We can't walk around with these people until we find a way out. They're gonna make so much noise.
That's
or a distraction.
Okay, do we want to rescue them or have them die instead of us? I think rescuing.
That's not very kind and compassionate of me, though, is it? Either.
No. As we're saying this in English, hoping none of us understand, and the ones in English are making eye contact, as I expect, and we're going, okay, they speak English clearly. Yeah, I think they're gonna have to stay here, and we haven't even got any weapons we can leave them. I haven't got anything. I've got one axe and a knife, and I don't think they're going to be too pleased with that between 70 people.
I've got my pistol. That's it.
Yeah. I think we're going to explain. I'm going to explain to them they need to stay here. We will come back and find them, and we will rescue them.
Okay,
but
so as
they are safer, I'm going to try and convince them to stay here. They're safer here.
Okay. As the one villager who has some understanding, some grasp of English, he translates this to the rest of this. There's some, there's clearly some heated discussion going on. Some of the women and children start to cry and complain. Some of the men complain as well. So yes, you will have to make a persuade roll. I mean, I will give you bonus dice because they're obviously in a dangerous situation. I suppose it could go either way with that, to be honest.
A bonus die. I don't think a bonus is going to make a huge amount of difference.
Oh, it does. There we go. A 13.
Wow.
Right. Okay. So yeah, with the help of the one person among them that has some smattering of English, you're able to convince them that it would be far safer, at least for now, to wait in here. There is one thing. The guy who I'm going to lazily call Olaf, who can speak English, he says, but what about this alarm, this noise? Surely it will bring more of those things. Can you not at least turn it off? It was the woman there with the sword that set it off.
I freed you. Did you want to stay in the cave?
Even though I'm a little bit podgy, I'm going to convince them that we are heroic people and this is all part of our master plan. And they just need to trust us and stay here.
Yes, okay. we have friends who will take care of the serpent people.
As you said, that some of them are going to need carrying out as well, and we will clear out the serpent people.
Okay. So you're not going to.
I guess we can try and see if we can find a way of turning the alarm off. Can we fix the damage?
So if somebody wants to do that, they can make a electrical repair roll to try and.
Well, I think Dr. Williams is our electrical repair specialist, isn't he?
My electrical repair is like 10.
You haven't failed a roll though. I've got an awful lot of luck. Electrical. I've got the same amount as you and a lot of luck. Would it make sense for me, or was that metagaming if I was?
Sorry, my electrical repair is 10. Sorry.
My electrical repair is 10.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say it was metagaming Pulp. I mean, the fact that
Do you know what? I'll give it a go then.
You can do stupid, crazy things in the heat of the situation with luck.
Yeah, and I'm going to repair it so well. I want it to appear like a malfunction in their computer systems.
That will require a higher than normal level of success. Then.
My electrical repair was.
But I like that. I like the idea. It'll need a hard success to do that, I think.
Okay, electrical repair. You say I'm all about this. I spent years at college.
Did you really?
I'm 60.
Only 50 luck.
Only 50 luck. Yep, you
55 to get hard.
55. I'm happy to spend that currency.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Goddamn hero.
Yeah. So despite the fact you have no idea what you're doing, just pulling wires out, sticking things in, and things short, you get probably get a few electric shocks along the route, and then all of a sudden it stops.
I'm going to turn around and just give that really smug smile that only anyone can do by doing something by accident, built out of confidence from luck.
Maybe a few wisps of hair that are smoking.
Yeah. And as I walk off, I'm like going, like when no one's looking, going.
Just hair, all your hair stood on end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Jamie, please don't touch anything else with your sword that's electrical.
Okay. But it freed them. It did.
It did work. It's like throwing them down a hole and going, we saved them.
We saved them from a worse fate.
We did. Okay, right. So if they're all going to stay here, the alarm is off. Our mission is over. We can leave by the way we came in and leave the last two here, yeah? Right, we better go and find the other two.
Okay, so
they ran off too.
So let's put you back out in that corridor then, shall we?
I'm just going to put my my arm on Dwight, my hand on Dwight's arm and say, then what?
We go left, because that's the only way they could have gone.
Maybe we should just escort these people out.
To where? Up north, it all collapsed, didn't it? And the only other way out is over that massive hole that we climbed through.
Yeah.
That you forgot about because you weren't here that week.
He has a point.
But it was so easy. I can't see the problem of getting 70 people across that.
Yeah. It took us 3.5 hours of live role playing to get across it. And I fell twice. And if it wasn't for the burly men in the party, I'd be dead. And I nearly took Flea with me.
You did, this is true. Look at the remains of my moustache. I don't want to go anywhere near that hole again.
Yeah, so like you say, I think there's got to be another way out of here. So I think, and
yes,
can we hear
sweet release of death?
Alfie and Randy, is there anything coming from either of the? Well, the only really literally the corridor.
I would say at the moment the only thing you can hear is like this faint hum of machinery.
Okay.
Because the fight is long, that takes took seconds, so that's finished.
Not necessarily true. He may be hearing things like, Alfie, that was incredibly stupid of you. Next time I go back, follow me back. That could have went horribly wrong. As a hunter, I know how to hunt things and take the best advantage. Ooga booga.
Yeah. So I want to go in like this and just like, So I mean, you go first, Eddie.
I think taking a peek around the corner then.
So I was just gonna say, I mean, you've got no other option of the way to go. So I will be kind, and like I say, as you go around the corner, you can probably hear Randall berating Alfie. You come around the corner and you see them stood by the dead bodies of a few serpent people and two confused-looking Vormis.
Oh my God, he's found more of them.
Okay, do we back up with the Vormis, or do they look friendly? Have they got
They have collars on, but they are clearly sparking and seem to be malfunctioning. And they stood quite passively at the side of Randall and Alfie. Despite the fact that they are covered in blood, the hands and arms and upper torsos are just drenched in blood, and you can see body parts hanging out of this laundry basket, because I can't think of another name for it.
Yeah, I guess whispering's out of the window because they've made a fair bit of noise around here.
Yeah.
Although it was covered by the fact there was a very loud alarm going off there, echoing, sounding throughout the entire facility.
We're going to do that excited Star Wars when I ran up him. Pleased that they're alive. There's no point in speaking to Alfie. He doesn't know what I'm saying.
We'll be very excited because we've freed 70 people.
Yeah.
And then abandoned them.
No, we've asked them to wait.
Left them in a place of safety. That's what I meant to say.
Well, as long as no snake people get past us, there isn't anyone to kill them. Because they've got no other way of getting in that room.
They've got to get through us first.
Yeah.
Okay, so these
look at that.
two Vormis is kind of looking.
Yes.
These two Vormis are kind of looking a little bit confused. Can't come to the sense of they glance around and then seem to make a joint decision and start running off this way.
Alfie's going to shout, "Wait, we need your help! We need to rescue our brothers and sisters!"
Give us a persuade roll.
I persuade. You know that I didn't put any points in that.
I think he looked at everyone's sheets and saw which
I look for who's got the worst skill and then ask them to roll it.
Yeah.
That'll be a no.
No. Okay, so they don't.
Wait a minute, that said 61, but the die showed 4. 4-1. That's bizarre.
That's weird.
For some reason, I've got a 13 in play. A very odd number.
They flee.
Yes.
I was going to high-five them as well.
Is it worth following them to go and see? They might know another way out. I'm going to follow.
Okay.
I'm quite under the impression that if they go the opposite way that we're going, they'll keep trouble that's that way away from us.
We can't think of a way out that way, so I want to chase after them.
We have a door right over here that we could check. Miss Moore, if you would be so kind as to lend me a hand.
Remember, it was in the last door we checked behind.
Yeah, every door we've opened.
Perhaps it is something we need to release from here.
What am there?
Oh, we've changed scene.
Oh dear.
Oh, they're all still waiting for us or mourning us. Something, I don't know. Could be either.
I didn't like the look of where we're just not supposed to have seen. Let's not go wherever that was.
That was just where we were last couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? I only saw it because I saw my character sheet was up, so I only saw the slight bit of
premonition.
Yeah, it was the other side of the hole, wasn't it? That's what it looked like, Phil.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. It was back in the
only way out. Oh no.
So Dwight, you're running after these Vormis then, yes?
Yeah. I want to make sure they're also not ripping apart those 70 people.
Oh, crikey.
Is the thing I've got in my head. You know, we've got to stay here, you'll be fine. And we get back and there's just a whole room full of red. I'm like, okay.
God. I guess as he's like my partner in crime, I'd better go after him.
The path to hell.
We're going to say to the others, please wait for me. And they probably won't.
Miss Moore, there might be more of Alfie's new kind behind this door that we need rescuing. Would you kindly lend me your hand, please?
Okie dokie. I will go and get my thing wrong with hand out.
He won't be here, will he? Which door are we on? Oh, this one here. Let me just get Jamie over there. There we go. Okay. Right. So Jamie, you're going to use your magic hand to open this door. What's Alfie doing?
Alfie is going to. What is this thing down here, Phil?
Oh, that is a good question.
Oh,
so,
Mrs. Moore, shield your eyes. It looks like Alfie is peeing on his adversaries over there now.
He's probably eating them.
okay. So, it's some kind of mechanical apparatus that has got it appears to be there's cables attached to it. They also are attached into the water that like go into the wall. And it's fixed. It's stood on like a It's got like tripod feet that are also attached to the floor. And there is some kind of possible. So it looks almost like a drill that attached to the underside of this machine, this apparatus that disappears into a hole that has been drilled into the floor of this corridor. And in the center of this device is like a clear glass cylinder that appears to be completely empty. And if it is a piece of machinery, it is not functioning. It is silent and still.
Okay. In that case, I guess Alfie, well, he'll have gone towards that to look at it. He's looking down this corridor. Any sign of any movement or anything down there?
No. No, not at all. So I would say from this, as you get close to this thing, you can see it is not entire. This glass cylinder, this glass container that's part of this device. It looks like it's possible to. It looks like it's possible for it to be removed.
Oh.
And there is. You can see a trace of a thick, silvery, mercury-like fluid in the bottom of it.
Like the stuff that was in the gun that.
Yeah.
The hypodermic-y thing.
Yeah. But only just like a trace amount.
And it can be removed, this thing.
This glass, it looks like this glass cylinder can be removed. It's about the size of a small barrel.
So remembering the weapon that I'm trying to remember who used it. It was Randall used, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Does this thing look like it fits into it and reloads the thing? That's what
the barrel. This barrel.
Yeah.
No, its weight is it's huge. It's like I say, it's about 2-3. The glass cylinder in this machine is about 2 or 3 feet tall and about a foot across. So it's like I say, it's like a small beer barrel, size of a small beer barrel.
Okay.
So definitely not something that would attach to that.
Okay. All right, I'll ignore that for now then.
Okay. So meanwhile then, Jamie, you place your hand upon this panel and the door slides open. And you can see this. And Dwight and Dr. Williams, you chase after these Vormis just around the corner, just in time to see them disappear through that door back towards the abyss.
Cool. That's good enough for me. And I guess we can turn back round, and I'm just going to say to Dr. Williams that as a gentle reminder of the stuff that we need to find.
Oh, I haven't forgotten.
No. And with that, we can turn around and smile and head back, I guess.
Okay, so you turn around and start heading back. So Randall and Jamie, do you see this room? So this is a hangar-sized room where there's a huge metal lattice that hangs from the ceiling, holding dozens of mechanical arms and other strange devices. And these devices move around of their own volition along this lattice, moving like a track, like multiple overlapping tracks, and they move around this lattice seemingly of their own accord, periodically reaching down into these stone vats that you can see along the walls. About 6 of these stone vats set into the floor. And periodically reaching down to these vats, and you can see these huge, like hypodermic needles that appear to be injecting fluid into something inside these vats.
That can't be good.
And also, one arm's coming down and inject with hypodermic syringes, and others with surgical tools working away at something you can't see within these vats. And at the far side, you can see these 4 sort of round discs that like project. 2 of them are projecting light up, and it appears to be like an image formed purely of light of some kind of serpent creature, and one image shows it a fully formed, where you can see all its skin, make out its skin, its features. Whereas the second one is more showing the skeletal structure of a creature.
.3D printing.
I don't know. These look like projections of things that aren't here. I think Caduceus would be. This must be technology like at Caduceus level or something. This is. Do you think they could see us from way back there, or?
Well, make.
You know what? It doesn't look like anybody here needs rescuing. And
no,
I don't want to know what's in those vats.
Maybe we could blow it up.
Yes, maybe we could. Maybe we just blow up this whole thing once we're out of here.
Yes.
So, I will say the bizarre and unsettling nature of this room will provoke a sanity roll.
Nope.
No.
Oh yes.
Why?
Oh yes. Prepare to go a bout of madness.
I'm only level of 8 anyway.
Repeat after me. Flippity.
Randall,
okay.
You lose 1d4 points of sanity.
I'm triggered.
Oh dear.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine.
Okay, Jamie, so you lose nothing, so you do not have a bout of madness.
But I'm perfectly fine with this.
However, I could use 11 luck.
You could. So you can spend. So you how many sanity loss? What were your sanity loss? Was it? Sorry, what did you roll?
1d4. He's not rolled it yet.
1d4, but I'm. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to roll it first.
You roll first, and then you can spend double what you've rolled to reduce it by half. So you won't remove it completely, unless it was. So that's 3. So you have to spend 6. Have to spend 6.
Well, that's
spend 6.
Absolutely better than.
I want to be in your room.
Yes, that's better. I'm gonna do that because otherwise I'm gonna go la la. So. I'm reducing it by 6.
So that will. I'll be kind and make that. That's just a 1 then. We'll round it down. Although I'm not sure if that might.
That's twice you said that this evening. I'll be kind. Makes me wonder what's about to happen.
Remember, this is kind.
What are you confused about, Jake?
Wait until it's going to be nasty. I mean,
I'm not, to be honest, I'm not sure they'll look, because I'll do it for you anyway. So reduce your sanity by 1, I'll do it for you.
Reduce my sanity by 1, then I'm at my threshold.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, I understand. Okay, well, at least that. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead.
So unfortunately, spend the luck did not save you from
100%. Okay, very good. So now I get to roll. What is this? So indefinite. No, I am bout of madness. So I'll click that.
Yeah, and you're indefinitely insane as well.
I am also both. Okay, well, excellent. It balances the character sheet out to have both those up.
So because you've reached you're indefinitely insane, you automatically have a bout of madness.
Yeah, well, some would say it's about time.
He's going to jump into those bats, isn't he? He's going to jump into those
will
bats.
we notice the difference? That's the question.
I think I'm rather curious about these things and if they can be hunted. So
I will roll for a random one, and if you want to, but if you've got one to suggest, you can do, and I will pick which I prefer.
wow.
I could have a sensitivity to red light or an attraction. I am quite curious.
Stop making excuses for entering the red light districts of any city you go to.
The greatest insanity to have. Why don't whatever my insanity is? Why doesn't floating in there to learn more about this place be a part of that insanity?
Cool.
So I will offer you a choice then.
I'm not going to like either.
I will let you have. Because this was my thinking. You can either have a phobia of machines or a mania of machines. So either scared of them or obsessed with them.
I think mania is much more Randy's cup of tea.
Okay. So yeah, you are inflicted with, I don't know the official name of it, but yeah, inflicted with a mania of mechanical things, of machines.
Jamie, look at these things. They're absolutely amazing. Look at they're automated. Caduceus really need us to investigate this so we can describe how it's working. Look at these things. They're amazing. And they're just grabbing and oh, look what's in these wonderful vats.
Okay, so as Randall steps into this room, the red light that fills this room, some of the beams of light sort of strike Randall, and as if they're like moving up and down him, and suddenly some of these mechanical arms change direction and head straight towards Randall.
I try and grab him back on his shoulder.
So you're going in as well?
No, do not.
How far quick and how far did he step?
He's gone towards one of the vats.
Oh, flipping it.
Well, look at these machines. They're all automated and stuff. I mean, just
look
imagine.
At these mechanical arms coming towards me, aren't they?
I'm going to try and run forward and drag him back.
I have a vision of maybe a machine that rolls across surfaces and sucks up dirt, like these,
I've got to ask, why does it always go wrong as soon as we leave the room?
It's a good question, isn't it?
Because we're on session 30 and all completely nuts.
Yeah, it's like we're the only grown-ups.
So,
not for long.
I don't know if this is going to help or not, but I imagine myself going up to the very top where these arms come down from so that I can examine the hinges and see how they work and where they're powered from.
I can assure you, you're going to get more than ample opportunity to examine how these work.
Does Randall want to go and shake hands with them? Is that it?
I think they're going to be obliging, actually. So Randall heads into this room just rambling on. Look at all this! Whoa! Jamie, are you running in to try and grab him?
My instinct would be to run in and try and grab him out.
Okay. So as you run into the room, some of these mechanical arms also turn and advance upon you, attempting to grab hold of you and do all sorts of unmentionable things with their apparatus.
Well, that will change things a little bit for Randall. And no, you're not in a protective egg. You can't fly out of these things this way. What are you doing, Miss Moore? Get out of here!
I'm trying to drag him out.
Okay, so give me a dodge roll, Jamie. Not Randall can't.
Dodge.
Yeah, I mean, I have to ask a question here.
Yes.
Randall is floating around and he's up in his bathtub, isn't he?
He is. Yes.
How is Jamie grabbing him, or is she grabbing the?
With great skill.
I'm pulling the plug from underneath.
I mean, I suppose you should grab him and pull him out of it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so Jamie, you rush into the room. These arms come down and start moving aggressively towards you, but you manage to dodge out the way almost as you almost reach Randall when two of these arms come down. One grabs Randall by both shoulders, and then another one comes down and inserts this huge hypodermic straight between his shoulder blades.
That could have been so much worse.
No!
I'm gonna
squeezing in, squeezing the content, this fluid, this green fluid.
Good bad touching.
Terminology.
What doesn't kill me makes me stronger.
And you take 1 point of damage.
Oh,
Right, so
Well, wow.
yeah.
I'm a needle that size.
For now.
I'm sure it's fine.
He's so growing scales.
Right, and once I've done that,
No.
once I've done that, they'll let go of him and just go back to seem to ignore him from there, and go back to continuing the tasks that they were doing.
Well, I drag him out.
Okay.
What are you doing, you absolute imbecile?
I think that counts as a COVID vaccine.
You're a buffoon, an absolute buffoon. You what?
You closed the door on us? But the machines.
Just been injected with
have to see what the machines do. Did I at least get a glimpse of inside the vat while I was in there?
Yeah.
Perhaps to roll another sanity check.
So you can see, no, you won't get, you don't get, because you're under the effects about madness, so you can't lose sanity while you're under the effects about madness.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you saw some
19
humanoid. You couldn't make it out clearly because it's submerged in some kind of fluid. But it looked like a large humanoid creature.
Mm. Randy, Jamie, do you think now I'm going to become a machine just like that? I mean, it injected me with something, right? How big is the hole? I can't see it. Can I feel it? It's a little tender there. Oh,
I'm gonna have a look at his back. What can I see?
It's changing colors.
How big
Okay,
was the needle?
so where's that one going? Where's that one? Come on, Bill.
How big was the needle? Like, is it a big hole in it?
So you can see. I mean, it's not a hole that you can stick a finger into, but yeah, you can see the red welt where this huge needle went into his back. Why is that not showing properly?
It felt.
That's why.
It felt odd. It felt like, but I was touched by a machine. Like
A machine that was
Yes.
making a machine that was making serpent people. You're going to grow scale.
No, the machine chose me. Don't you see? I'm a chosen one.
What a good 1930s dramatic slapped face. Somebody back in sanity. I'm going to
Depends how
try it
many look
anyway.
points you put into it.
Yeah, I'm not sure quite how long this bout is going to go for, but like, could you let me back in, please? And I'm going to
gonna
start
give him
pushing my hand on it to see if my hand opens it.
I'm going to slap him.
No,
Okay,
slap
so-
me. As she does, I try to take her hand and motion it towards that. Oh, thank you for bringing me your hand. Exactly. I'll move my face closer to the portal.
Give me. Well, it's kind of fight and maneuver, I guess. So give us a fighting brawl roll then. It's not an attack, but yeah, it's
it's 1930s. I wouldn't go that far. Plus, I've seen her wield a gun, so I do have a little bit of
I'm strong.
Healthy fear of Jamie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So. Right. So, Jamie, you're going to try and slap him around the face, try and bring him out of his mania.
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, you're doing psychoanalysis of sorts. So that I will take that as your psychoanalysis roll. Unfortunately, your psychoanalysis skill is 1%. Of course, you can choose to spend what you got. You rolled a 34, so you could spend 33 luck.
It's not worth it. I could re-roll a character. Really, honestly, don't do that.
I will spend that luck.
No, I forbid it. No, you can't. After mine, no. I will give her that luck for me then. That's not fair.
It's fair. It's
not fair.
It's totally fair.
You're limiting my ability to play my character because you're taking the consequences for my actions when I should be taking the consequences for my actions.
Welcome to Pulp.
Okay, so yeah, she slaps. So you try and grab Jamie's hand, and she slaps you, knocking your head against the hand plate, and knocking you back to your senses.
Do I give him a little bit of a cut on his lip with a lip?
Yeah, you can take a point of damage.
Yeah,
and
good slap.
So knocking you out of your bout of madness through that impromptu bit of psychoanalysis.
So how about now? Suck the poison out! Suck the poison out!
So you're indefinitely insane. So you still are suffering with underlying insanity.
Okay.
So should you lose even a single point, your mania will resurface. While it remains just an underlying insanity, it is kind of just a role-playing trait rather than a compulsion.
Miss Moore, the machines, I mean, they may have all the answers to our questions. Wouldn't you like to know the meaning of all of this, what they're doing? It's obviously important work. They have these things of light coming out of these thrones in the middle of that room. Clearly, it's important.
I think there may be another way to find out what's going on without being injected and becoming part of the experiment. Have you lost all sense of sanity?
Yes. I mean, I hope not.
So, say at this point, Dr. Williams and Dwight come jogging round the corner. And what was how about Alfie? Was Alfie returning to the others, or
no? So do you with the other ones first?
Okay, fair enough. We'll just.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! That's right.
Oh my god!
It's like being in charge of a kindergarten where all the kids are just run off in separate directions.
Hello, chaps.
So Dwight, you and Dr. Williams come jogging around the corner to find, just in time to see Jamie just backhand Randall around the side of the face and smash his head against the wall.
Nice.
We'd better be careful here. It looks like they're having a bit of a tiff.
Yeah, I think, like always, we've missed all the fun.
I'll just turn around to them and go, you won't believe what this buffoon has just done.
Well, you'll be glad to know that the Vormis appear to have returned home.
Oh, that's the least of our worries. He just took himself into this room and got himself injected.
With what?
Oh, we don't know.
Oh, okay. What was going on in the room?
They were making serpent people with these big chlory injected things. Now he's been injected.
We should shoot him in the head and be done with it.
Well, the injected things.
While he's not here.
So, and he wants to go back in, and he wants to discover what's in the room. But these big clawy things are doing something. There's big holes in the floor, and there's sticking stuff in there, and there's two things over the end, and I think they're making serpent people.
Okay, was there any exits out of that room, or was it a?
You can't go in that room. If you go in that room, the big things come and grab you and stab you with the injection.
That's not what I asked. Was there any other exits out of this room? Was it a dead end?
I didn't look because as soon as you went in there, the claws start coming to get you.
Okay. I'm going to look at Dr. Williams. I'm going to look at Dr. Williams and we're like...
Dr. Williams, for some reason, just kind of goes like, ooh.
Not that way, then. Yeah. We're going to need to keep an eye on this.
Dr. Williams just kind of like rolls his eyes and taps the side of his temple.
And where's Alfie gone?
I thought he was with you.
No. I'm going to roll my eyes.
He wasn't with his Vumis. I would have expected him to go with his fellow kinsman.
I guess there's only one other way Alfie could have gone. Is that south?
Yeah, there's only one other way he could have gone, yeah.
Well, we're going to have to go and find him, but...
I keep telling him to stick around me, not to leave.
You...
If it's with you, it's been injected.
Swear to
You
God.
said enough. You need...
It's like he doesn't speak English, this kid. I don't understand what's gotten in him. All right.
We need to find out what you've been injected to. We need to find Alfie. We need to... I mean, have we achieved anything that we came here for?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. You've rescued 70 people. What are you talking about?
Well, no, we've let 70 people out and left them where we found them. I'm not sure if that counts as rescuing just at the moment.
You know,
So the ways over there.
Take some responsibility for their own rescue, all right?
It's like, I rather know you freed people. Exits over there. Have fun jumping over rocks. No.
I reckon
No.
Statistically, there might be a couple of them make it, right?
For everyone that falls.
That's true. So, the more that fall in the hole, the rest have got a chance of surviving the fall.
It'll motivate him. It'll motivate him to try harder.
Because the more they fall in the hole, the fatter the thing that's at the bottom of the hole is going to get, and they'll have a softer landing before it eats them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know something you don't. Anyway, so...
Also, if none of them make it, when Gertrude or whatever her name says, "Did you find them?" we can just go, "No,
never saw them." No.
We did.
I don't know what that bit is that's on my shirt.
Oh, look
yeah. Thinking about it, we probably should have asked whether her brother was in that group. But hey ho,
we can go back. We can go back and ask.
We don't know his name, do we?
Or just leave them hanging.
Yeah, we did. We were told his name. Yes, we were.
Were we? Okay.
It was like Gertrude, only more muscular.
guys.
Gertrude.
Gert.
It might have been Olaf actually.
It may have been.
I didn't write his name down on my notes. I just wrote.
No, I haven't got it down either. So.
Right. Anyway, so Alfie.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, as Alfie strides purposefully down this corridor, is this door blocked by rubble, by this one on the left?
This one is indeed, yeah, it's all blocked by rubble. It's all buckled and blocked by rubble.
This one needs the hand.
It needs the hand, yes. I mean, there's some. I mean, you bypass some dead hand dispensers, but
dead hand dispensers. Okay,
one way of calling
it. It's like a slot machine. Do you have to put money in it?
Yeah, I won't put money in the slots.
In that case, I think he sees this door, which has got the panel for the hand. He heads back, calls out for Jamie in Vormis, I guess.
So it's basically like a whoop.
Which might be Jamie. But he's he's not an actual real Vormir, so it's more like Jamie.
As she does that, I'm gonna say Jamie.
Names are the same because they say it's like, a name is that language, isn't it? So
Yeah.
So he could say so. It's probably one of the few English words he can actually say at the moment.
Yeah. So you hear Alfie shout, Jamie.
And as you do that, I'm gonna shout out, Jamie. They're right down this corridor. It looks like there's another piece of machinery. Only it can't be dangerous because it's not actually active. I've never seen anything like that. It looks like it's drilling in the ground, but this is not a ground, and it's got a sphere, but the sphere is empty. I'll see if I can power it on and see what it does.
I drag him away. Drag him.
Do you think we should just? Would it be easier if we just kind of like clubbed him unconscious in a nice way?
I just look at Williams and Brighton and sort of say, oh my God, what are we doing here? Everyone's going absolutely crazy.
Yeah, my hypnotism takes too long, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes
Right, I drag Randy and I head towards Alfie. This way.
Yeah, we'll just move him on.
Okay.
This way.
I'm following along because Serpent troops travel together.
Shall we resort back to the group token again?
Yeah, go on then.
I'm going to go off in a different direction.
Phil really wants to use that group token. And we've denied him thus far.
I demand control. Yeah. I mean, like I say, it's fine when everybody wants to go off in different directions, but I think it's easy just to have one token when you're all sticking together.
You can all go off in different directions, but it's a damn sight easier if you don't.
Yeah, you can all go off in different directions, but fucking don't.
If we all go off in different directions, all he's got to do is make the group token bigger.
It's more entertaining when you go off in different directions.
That's why you're the doctor and we're just normal people.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm a doctor of biology, not a proper doctor,
Who are you calling normal?
True. I am. I'm still normal. I haven't failed a sanity roll yet.
Normal. I don't resemble that comment.
So down here, so Randall, you can. I mean, like I say, your mania is a role playing trait rather than an obsession at the moment. But yeah, so this machine, this apparatus, it looks, as you get close to it looks to have some similarities to to that weapon you had. So it looks like part drill, part giant herb hypodermic. And much like the weapon you had, it has a glass canister on it, although vastly bigger. But you can see this canister, this glass cylinder, is empty. There's a small residue of the same fluid.
And this fluid, what did it cause to happen? Was this creating stone?
It petrified the giant when you injected it with it.
So, do you think this thing was once a living, breathing object, and this is the fluid that they use to petrify it? I mean, what if we're in some giant animal, like something that if I were on the outside I could hunt, and like we're just now going through all of the arteries of it or something? This is.
I say, is there anything hanging from the ceiling that resembles a tonsil?
Would you like me to take my egg up there and check?
Oh God! Don't let him out of our sight.
No, yeah, I agree.
No, all these passageways are like cut smooth, polished smooth, and like I said, it seems like just below the surface, the run through with like glowing lines that almost look like circuitry.
Is he out his egg? And I tipped him out. Got stabbed.
I think he's probably climbed back into his egg. So yeah, he's still floating around like Meccan.
Would you like to go for a ride? It's amazing. You just
easy, Tiger.
Think about where you want to go in the egg, and the egg will take you in that direction.
Shangri-La. Wait, I'm going.
New York.
Ooh.
You see, it's no Dr. Williams. It's directional. You see, you have the console over there. Just imagine that you're kind of communicating with it telepathically, thinking about where you want to go, and at what angle you want to veer up and down and through, and the egg just goes there. It's a perfect form of technology.
While we're talking, the rumbling is getting louder.
Yeah, so you suddenly you can hear and feel this rumble and these tremors, and suddenly a series of cracks spiderweb across the floor and up the wall. And for a moment, then it calms down. For a moment, it seems to settle, and then there's a glow coming from the crack in the ceiling, and a small yellow blob drips out of the crack and hisses as it hits the floor. This small driplet of molten lava drips onto the floor.
Oh my God, it's a giant egg and its yolk is dripping on us.
No. You guys, this isn't safe anymore. We all have to find eggs for you. You all need to go in traveling eggs. This is not safe. I mean, if the floors are cracking and stuff, we can't stay here and wait for this whole thing to come apart. Jamie, Miss Moore, there's another room with a hand. Maybe there are more eggs in there that we can all get into and get ourselves to safety and not be subject to the tremors of this place.
Long flexible arms with hypodermic needles, circular saws, and screwdrivers.
You're right. We should go back to that room and see what was in there.
No.
No, I'm talking about the new room.
Let's move on.
I don't know why I'm acting like the same one here, because I'm actually in probably the most insane.
I'm not sure about that.
Insanity is a sanity all of its own.
So the door to the south, I'm going to try and move, especially Randy on. We don't want him going back to that room. Not that I saw what happened. Maybe I'm intrigued. No. Is this collapsed? Looking at it.
Yeah. So this one's all buckled and collapsed as rubble. It's kind of partially open, but there's just like masses, huge chunks of rubble blocking what was on the other side. Once on the other side of it. The door on the north side, however, seems to be functioning. And there's one of those palm print panels.
And I gesture into that.
It'd be a shame. I mean, it's there.
With a slightly panic look.
It'd be a shame not to, really, wouldn't it? I mean,
right, hang on to him, and I look directly at Randy. Hang on to him, because last time we opened a door, it all went bad.
Are we going to have to leash him to us like a child?
It seems like that.
Yeah, I'm right here. That slap seemed to go to my head, but not that badly. I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine. I can.
Do not go in until it's all clear. I don't care what machines you see in there. Do not go in.
No, I'm not going to go after machines. I'm just interested in helping Alfie's people.
And I look at him and I go, "Do you feel okay?"
Yeah, I know. It's weird calling them Alfie's people.
No,
like he's like
You've
a peace worker or something. But
Serpent making stuff. Have you got any scales anywhere yet?
Oh, that's right. I hope not. I certainly wouldn't want to hunt myself.
Good. Okay, I'm gonna get my scaly hand out and put it on the door panel thing.
Okay. Okay, so the room.
Oh God!
Oh, look at that! This is wonderful.
So this room is bathed in a pale blue light, and it hums with the low, steady drone of ancient machinery, a rhythmic pulse of unseen mechanisms at work. Dim, sterile light casts an eerie glow over banks of control panels lined with flickering glyphs, alien symbols shifting in unreadable patterns. The air is thick with the sharp scent of antiseptic chemicals, undercut by something more organic, faint, wet, and unsettling. In the chamber stand 3 massive glass tubes, each filled with a clear, faintly shimmering fluid. Inside 2, a human figure floats in uneasy suspension. 1, a man, his limbs slack, body strangely distorted, the flesh stretched and bloated, the body caught in some grotesque state of alteration. Tubes and filaments run into his flesh, some pumping unknown fluids into the body, others sucking out what looks like blood, thick with chunks of internal organs and broken shards of bone.
Chunky.
The other figure, twitches weakly, eyes fluttering open in brief panic bursts. The horrific process not yet underway.
Oh. This is your future, Randall.
This is
Have fun.
this.
Randall, you feel from sort of spreading from between your shoulder blades, you feel almost like a muscle ache that's spreading across your shoulders and down your back and down your arms.
I don't know that this one. There's one that we have to kill it. The other one, maybe try to free it. It might still have a chance, but we can't leave them here like this. They're human. Well, one was, and one yet might be.
I know a quick way to release them.
No. You can do it quietly this time.
We've got to get this chap out.
She's brandishing her sword, isn't she?
Yes.
I'm
Saying that though, I'm
weapon.
starting to think these serpent people have left. There's nothing around. Very strange.
Well, they're making new ones. But this place needs destroying. And they're obviously making. I'm going to run over. I'm going to look in the room. Is there any dangling things from the ceiling?
No, there's none of those. No, it's just.
What a way to word it.
So there's all these. There's these consoles on the left and right side of the room, and then there's these like I said, these vats.
Okay, well, I'm going to go to the left one then. That's connected to the one with the person in it.
Is it me, or does the guy lying down on the left look like he's about 20 feet tall? Or is it just a scale thing?
Yeah,
I know.
Scale issue.
It's bloated and stuff. So,
What are the?
Don't worry. It's mostly water weight.
I'm like, what are the things over there? I'm clicking on the Twitch.
Which things? If you left click these on the left, these are the control panels.
Consoles.
What are they?
They look like heads, don't they?
That is like one. It's like a one of these cylinders, but it's empty at the moment. They're like appear to be. Well, you're not sure what they are. Some part of the mechanisms inside.
No.
Okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to go in. Quick look at the console.
Okay, what's somebody else doing?
I'm going to go in to examine the body that's twitching. I'm just trying to learn signs, because if I see that happening to me, I want to kind of be able to know what to expect.
Also, in case it breaks out of its containment, that might be the last of its kind. It might be the only one that was ever created.
So that's what Randall's doing. That's what Jamie's doing. What about the rest of you?
I've got this strange urge to stand guard.
Okay. What about Dwight?
Yeah, I don't think there's much in this room for us. I'm not overly concerned about a clone thing with no face.
Okay, and Alfie. So he has got a face.
Oh, okay.
So they're both people, but the one in the in this vat in this cylinder on the left hand side is being it looks, if you were to guess, make a wild guess, it looks like its internal organs and bone structure are being liquidized and pumped out of it, while something else is being pumped into it.
It's like colonic irrigation.
Which, as it is pumped, so despite the fact that all this like liquidized organs and blood and bones are being sucked out of it, it seems to be quite bloated.
So
And something is being pumped into it.
This looks like the kind of thing that Alfie might want to climb into in the near future, doesn't it? But before we go any further, do you want to do a shout out for the map? Somebody's asking, actually. So,
This is so these maps are created by Love Maps. He's got a Patreon page. He makes exclusively makes maps for Call of Cthulhu. And
specifically for the campaign, the two-headed serpent, isn't it?
yeah, so he does map packs for campaigns. So he's done one for Two-Headed Serpent. I believe he's done one for Masks of Nyarlathotep, and he's also currently working on one for Horror on the Orient Express. So you can, if you sign up to his Patreon, you can get access. You can get access to all the maps that he makes, ones that he's done in the past and ones that he's currently working on. And you will get them while he's developing them. You will get them for free, but after he's finished, once he's finished completing a set, he makes them available. They're still available for free for a while until he puts them up on drive-through, and then it's you have to buy them. But yeah, excellent map maker, highly recommended. Also, he doesn't just make the maps; he makes replacement tokens for everything in the game, as well as upgrades the handouts, readers all the handouts and everything. Fantastic. He did all the maps, tokens, and upgraded handouts for the Tatters of the King campaign that I ran some time ago now. So yeah, highly recommended. Love Maps.
Put a link.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
On drive-through and Patreon. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, yeah. Yes. I can't say that because you can't say anything. Right. Yeah. So we're doing. So Jamie is doing that. Randall is examining this this cylinder over here with the still partially conscious person in it. What is Alfie doing? So Alfie. Dwight and Dr. Williams are stood by the door, I believe.
Yeah. Alfie sees none of his kind in this room. And so he immediately leaves and heads down the corridor.
He's wandering off again. Excellent. Love it.
I'm going to go with Alfie.
A little bit unconscious as well.
I'm going to encourage Dr. Williams to come with us.
Dr. Williams takes one look, decides that, a hunter and an archaeologist with a sword is more than enough should anything break out in there, and I will follow.
Oh. Okay, so I'll use the tokens for, with Randall. So Randall's over here then, excuse me, and Jamie's over here, and then we'll use a group token for the rest of you.
Okay. We stayed together for all of one turn.
Yeah, we did well.
Okay, so you can see this corridor, this long corridor one runs off to the north, quite a distance. There is a let's see,
it's another one of them blue blobs.
So yeah, to the north it runs off and splits off. About 3/4 way down the tunnel, it splits off to the right, but there's also at the far end what looks like a set of stairs leading downwards. Directly to the south of you, you can see another one of these machines, these apparatus that was there that you saw in the other corridor. This one, however, appears to be functioning, and the glass cylinder is almost completely full of this mercury-like fluid. And it is it appears to be this. You can see the level of this fluid is like bubbles going up, coming like bubbling to the surface. It's pumping this fluid in.
Okay, so that
and beyond that, you can see there's another corridor runs off this way, which again splits off again.
Right, we can say whatever we want because Alfie can't understand us, can he? So we're quite safe, Dr. Williams and I, to talk about what we need to. Because I'm wondering, Alfie appears to be know where he's going in the essence that he's looking for something specific. If you get what I mean, Dr. Williams, because he seems to be he's getting into rooms, not seeing something and then trying to find something else. So
what is he after?
Yeah, we've got to find what we need to find before the others two blow this place up.
Yes.
So I think, are we better sticking with Alfie? Because does he generally know where we're going?
Even if he doesn't, he's spending less time searching the rooms than anyone else, which means that if we follow Alfie, we'll cover more ground.
Correct.
More quickly.
Let's encourage him to run faster. I don't like running. I'm too rotund for running, so hopefully he'll slow down a little bit.
You keep saying that, but yeah, for some reason you keep finding yourself running.
Well, once you start running, you can't stop, can you?
I took an insane talent that helps me with running, but only if I'm chasing death.
And also, we have got the volcano shuddering and collapsing around our ears. We've already had one tunnel that's collapsed, haven't we?
Well, we are in Iceland, though, and it is pretty much a daily occurrence, so...
Yeah, but the tremors... Do the tremors feel like they're happening more often?
They're constant... It's a constant in the background, very slight, to the point that it's easy to forget about them, but they do keep... They're there constantly in the background, and they do fluctuate.
Easy to forget about. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. I guess we will just follow Alfie, hoping he knows where we're going, and out of luck, we can find what we need.
So, for instance, if you were to stop and put your hand on the wall, you would be able to feel the tremors.
Yeah. But at some stage, this whole place is coming down, isn't it? If there's cracks in the ceiling.
No. We don't need to feel the wall to feel the tremors. Thank you very much.
Okay, so as you are stood there discussing what to do,
oh shit!
The door down this corridor opens up, and you hear two sibilant voices speaking again in English.
Sibilant voices.
Sibilant.
Suffering succotash.
And one was so we hear one saying, "The tremors are getting worse. Staying here is suicide." And the other says, "I intend to commandeer the first transport spear out of here as soon as I am able."
Okay, cool. We should probably grab Alfie, put him against the wall, and do like a finger like.
And then these two serpent people come and walk out of this room, carrying pistols.
Okay.
Which way are they going?
So they right. Well, so they look like they're going to turn. They look like they're going to turn to the left. Maybe they kind of pause, still talking to each other, and then they spot you. And they seem they kind of look in your direction, see you, and pause for a moment, and clearly undecided on what to do. And then one starts running the other way.
That's kind of the reaction we wanted, maybe.
Damn it, Alfie.
The other one like fumbles and pulls a pistol, a weird serpent person, a weird pistol clearly of serpent person design.
Ooh.
And so, meanwhile, back in this room, what are you doing, Angie?
Well, I was going to examine the these console to see if there was anything readable. Okay. But then after you said about, I was going to rescue this person, but obviously if he's having his guts and bones sucked out, I don't think there's much to rescue.
So yeah, this one is. This one isn't. So you can. I mean, you have got some.
So the one in that looks like it's standing up can be rescued.
Possibly.
I'm gonna go over and see. There's a. Okay, so I'll jump. Sorry, I misunderstood you. Pop me over to that side then.
Okay.
Is there anything on this console that is even recognizable?
So, like I said, there's controls and there's a Nical hieroglyphs moving and fluctuate and kind of disappear and reappear and shift on this weird sort of console. Every so often you catch sight of glyphs that you get a vague understanding of. So it's clear. Well, you know, obviously these consoles are to do with connected to what is going on in this room. It might be possible with a bit of ingenuity and a lot of luck to maybe release this person. But as you stood there, and Randall, as you stood in front of this tube looking at this person, and you can see this cylinder is full of fluid. But you can see the breathing. They've got no breathing apparatus or anything on. They're breathing in this fluid. And their eyes kind of flicker, open, everything. Clearly not fully conscious. And then to the left, in this other canister, this other cylinder, these pipes suddenly retract, leaking fluid that are either pumping in or sucking out. And then these mechanical arms appear from inside these tube and start just like slice the body up from the abdomen all the way up to the neck, and then like a T section cut, and then pull open these flaps, huge flaps of skin, revealing that the inside is now thick bloated walls of fat. And it begins inserting what look like electrical and mechanical components inside the walls of fat inside it. And all the while, the eyes in the head are like rolling around and going, oh.
That's gross.
That's how you make a baby suit.
We have to kill him. We can't let him, and we have to free this one. Miss Moore, I'm going to take the butt of my rifle as I kind of float up in my egg to the side of it, and I'm going to try to just bang on the window. Number one, to attract his attention to see if there's any reaction to me doing that, and number two, to test how fragile the glass might be.
Okay, so you bash it, and it doesn't even make a mark on it, and there's no response from the person inside. Doesn't respond to the noise, any potential noise that you might be making.
Miss Moore, perhaps press buttons randomly. I mean, I don't know that. I mean, it looks like the other side was in this same tube and then was moved to the other one, probably through the controls. Maybe we can invoke the controls to move this guy out, and I'll just snatch him when it's open before the luxurious, wonderful arms that I imagine will be attached to this machine will bring him, gently into the bed to the right. I'll interrupt that beautiful orchestration of mechanical wizardry.
So, Jamie, if you wish to try and release this guy, to manipulate this console, you can give me an electrical repair roll.
Electrical, no.
Really? You think it's electrical? You would like?
I mean, you're not doing electrical preparer, but if you're fiddling with the controls and just randomly pressing buttons and trying to get something to happen, that is the role you'll make.
No. What I was going to look at it and then see if there was an obvious on-off button, like a big red button.
No.
Okay. try and.
So Randall, while where you're stood now, you see two like apertures in the top of the cylinder open, and two metallic tubes, like prehensile tubes, start snaking down towards this body that's floating in this cylinder.
I think it's really going to be all up to whatever it is. Are there buttons there? Are there levers? Are there signs on it? Miss Moore. I will float over to her to see what she's possibly trying to do and maybe give assistance.
So yeah, there's this, like I said, the console is covered in these like it's almost like a glass or perspex, and the hieroglyphs, Nakal hieroglyphs, are constantly shifting and moving and changing, disappearing. And just like Jamie, every so often you recognize you have one or more looks vaguely familiar, but they're shifting and changing too much to make any clear sense of it. But it like I say, other than the fact that it is clear that this is the only way to manipulate, to access, to possibly halt the processes being carried out in these cylinders.
I'm going to concentrate and look at it and see if I can kind of imagine the bed, not the tall thing, but the bed, kind of the cover opening up.
Okay, I will tell you what, you can make me an Akal roll if you wish. If you're successful, then it will give you a bonus dice on any attempts to manipulate the controls. But as I say, it will require an electrical repair roll.
Yeah, so you want me to make an electrical repair roll or an Akal?
A Nakal roll first. If you manage to make the Nakal roll,
all right,
get a pass on that. They will give you a bonus on an electrical repair rolls to
no, that didn't work. Okay, so I am going to mash at buttons.
Okay, so you need a hard success.
I will spend 1 point to make to make it a hard success. Look at that.
Yep.
You're making me lose luck.
Okay, so you just randomly start pressing these buttons, glancing over, and you can see these, like I said, these tubes, these prehensile tubes come down and start to one attaches, like locks onto the flesh of this guy, when suddenly something happens and these tubes suddenly retract and the fluid starts draining from this cylinder. And as it drains away, the last of it drains away, it just like the front of it just slides round, and the unconscious naked body of this man just falls forward onto the floor.
Well, I'm gonna rush forward and try to bring him into the egg. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. Okay, good. And see, Miss Moore, that's all you had to do. Now let's just also help dispose of the person on the other side. You've been known to be able to offer first aid to people in the past. Maybe go check on the body, and I'll see what I can do with our bloated friend. And I'll make my way over to this side, thinking that, if I did it one time, I can probably do it again, because I'm a genius. A mad genius.
The best kind.
So while you're doing that, meanwhile, back in the corridor.
No, it's all right. It's all right. You can continue on with those if you want to.
Meanwhile, next week.
So this serpent person pulls a pistol from its belt, and Alfie, you recognize this has been identical to the same pistol that you found in Bolivia.
The flame pistol, the one that...
Yes.
The one that the Mucky almost killed them with.
Yes. Me.
Ooh.
And yeah, he pulls his pistol and aims as if to fire.
Retreating back round the corner would be a sensible thing.
I think actually Alfie probably has moved towards this device.
Okay.
With something forming in his head.
Okay. So let's
The drill's pointing down, isn't it?
Yeah, it's through the floor.
Okay. So I'm wondering if they are trying to get at the thing that the Vormis worship, whether they're trying to petrify it in some way. And because obviously Alfie worships that thing as well now.
Like you would.
Yeah, as you do. Yeah, I think he's moved right up close to that thing. He just pulls out his gun. He tries to shoot glass.
Okay. Right then. So. Right. So first is this creature. So it pulls the pistol and fires. So as it pulls the trigger, there's a small orange. It's quite strange. There's a small orange like ball forms at the end, and then this tiny ball of flame shoots from the end of the pistol straight in Dr. Williams and Dwight's direction.
Wow.
Oh, I like the start of that sentence. Didn't like how it ended.
We're just kind of like standing here minding our own business, enjoying the scenery, and this guy is like throwing violence at us.
So if you wish, you can dive for cover.
Definitely.
You can't dodge, you can't fight back against the range, but you can dive.
That's a really good idea.
Okay, so of course, diving for cover, you lose an action. From throwing yourself on the floor or throwing yourself, whatever. So give us it's still a dodge roll. So if you give us a dodge roll, and I'll fire the old pistol.
The last time this happened, I lost my mustache. Dodge.
Of course, you can't push it, but you can spend luck if you wish to spend luck by clicking on it, and it'll expand it and give you the button.
Oh.
Oh God! Oh.
Wow! How much?
It's only fire.
How much luck would that be? 24.
How many?
24.
I did 30. Go on.
First bet. I've got.
I've already spent 55.
Yeah, go on then. I will dodge it.
Okay. So you throw yourself to one side. Let's say you throw yourself, either down towards Alfie or back the way you've killed him.
I'm going to throw probably towards Alfie off to one side, pulling my beloved Webley as I do.
Okay, very good.
Not a euphemism.
You don't want to see my Webley.
And how about Dwight?
I'm rolling up and around the corridor. Very badly.
So you're not spending the luck then?
No.
Okay, so you go to dive the other way, opposite direction, but this ball of flame just like speed of a bullet, it hurtles through the air and strikes you, exploding as it strikes you in the chest.
Oh.
And you take.
I've had worse days.
That's a good roll.
With all those levels of insulation, you'll be fine.
It is cold in Iceland.
Okay, so roll damage. Ooh, so it only does 3 points damage, so it kind of flares up. Maybe it doesn't burn up as much as it should, and you only take 3 points of damage. But you must make a luck roll to avoid being set on fire.
So I had loads of luck at the start of this session. And if I hadn't spent it,
No. Okay, so that means you will take a further 1d10 points of damage next round because you're on fire.
God,
While you're on fire.
As soon as this battle is over, I'm going to run over there and stamp on him.
what's the saying? Make a man a fire, he's warm for a night. Set a man on fire, he's warm for the rest of their life.
For a short life. Okay, so Dr. Williams, it is your go.
I'm going to shoot this blatherskite.
Okay, he's in normal range.
Blatherskite.
I believe. Let's double check. I think he's in normal range. That'd probably be, he's 30
I have
feet
to
away.
check Google now.
So give us a handgun roll. He's going to try and...
handgun.
It'll be on your combat tab.
I found it. Bang, bang, you fiend.
Look at that, 21. If you were to spend 13 luck, it will give you an extreme success, which would impale him, which would do maximum damage plus a damage roll.
Do you know what? I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I'm fine with that because if I die, I die. It's not my character.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, you shoot him, you lean around the corner, fire off your pistol, and a bullet hits him clean in the neck just as he's trying to duck back into the doorway, and there's a spray of blood, and he spins around and hits the floor, the pistol skittering across the floor out of his hand.
My
And he's
God,
dead.
do you know if I got a hunting horn in my pocket, I'd totally sound it now. Alas, I haven't.
No sense of combat.
What I do have is destroyed facial hair, and now I feel as if I have revenged it.
And meanwhile, the other one is running. So the other one runs off around the corner, outside.
This is going to be one of these Star Wars moments where you chase after him and around the corner. There's going to be like 10 of them. Isn't there?
You're all right till they CGI in a whole room full of people.
So meanwhile, Alfie, you've walk up to this thing and fire your pistol. So give us a tap with your pistol. You can have 2 bonus dice.
Is it going to dodge?
It's not
cover.
No. So it's strangely it's just standing there and taking it. So you can have 2 bonus dice.
The thing
How generous.
The thing that scares me as he rolls his dice is the fact that this thing might actually be stabilizing the volcano.
Oh, I didn't roll it with a bonus dice, did I?
Sorry, Alfie.
Didn't give me the option.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
You just have to roll again. Click on the gun, and I wonder why the card didn't come up.
Proceed.
There we are. Look. So additional bonus dice and additional bonus dice. There we go.
Oh, you have to assign those, do you?
Yeah, I think so.
Nah, that's why I messed up. Yeah. Shoot.
Wow.
A regular success. So you can't make it an extreme, so it's going to be the damage. Okay, so that is enough damage. So you fire a shot at point blank range, and the bullet just punctures the glass cylinder and cracks spider web up and down the glass, and it just bursts.
How do I step away from that?
and this fluid spills out from the floor. Yeah. You step away from it as it hits the floor. It almost instantly starts turning to stone and creates these little mounds of stones. It spills out, forming a layer of rock around the feet of this apparatus. And the thing finally kind of, as the fluid drains away, it finally chokes. It chokes and sputters and stops.
Okay. And a smile of satisfaction upon Alfie's face as he turns around, looking at the other two.
Has he got that smug one
It's not a smug one, no. It's just a satisfied smile.
That's
probably now I've done that.
Because it was stabilizing the volcano.
Oh my God!
How?
by pumping stuff in to turn it back into stone. Meanwhile, if possible, I am going to run over to Dwight and I am going to start trying to I've lost my hat. I'll take off my jacket and start to kind of like whap the flames, beat the flames out.
Okay. Give us another look. Another look roll then, Dwight.
Will you stop that? I don't like it. I don't like it.
You can have a bonus dice on your look roll. Go roll another d10. You can have a bonus dice because Flea is trying to, or rather, Dr. Williams is trying to put you out with his coat.
Yeah, I'm kind of like whap, whap, whap. That's whap, whap, not fap.
Wow, isn't that a big pile of pants?
Just rocked off the two. Okay, so it does put it out eventually, but not before you suffer more severe burns.
Don't worry, I can do first aid when needed.
Yeah, I'm probably a bit late to the party to kind of. But if Alfie sees it, that he will rush over.
So this napalm-like fluid or whatever it is that hits you, it burns deep into your flesh, burning into your arm, through your clothes, into your chest. You take 10 points of damage.
Wow!
I've got hit points of plenty.
Yeah, if you were a normal Cthulhu character, that would have probably very nearly killed you.
I'm probably gonna just now want to lie on the floor and consider I should have written a will before I came here.
So
it's time for a nap.
You probably don't want to do this because you probably haven't got that much luck, but I will bring it up. You can spend 20 points of luck to instantly regain 1d6 hit points.
Wow.
How many luck was that?
20 luck to get 1d6 hit points. It's only a scratch.
Trade-off.
I kind of think I need to save my luck now for dodging anything else that comes near me.
Yeah, quite possibly. It's probably not worth to spend.
No, I don't think it's, on average 3 hit points is going to save me. In fairness, I've got 3 hit points left. So.
Let me have a look. Does that mean? So is that a major wound? Oh no, you didn't take it. No, it's not. Yeah, 12 in one go would have been a major wound.
Oh yeah. I feel a little bit weak. I'm a bit burnt. I'm a bit shamed that parts of my body are hanging out of the clothes that are no longer on me. But other than that, I've had worse days.
Yeah, Dwight is not looking good.
No.
Don't worry, I'm really good at first aid.
Oh, good.
I don't know why, but when she said that, a shiver ran up my spine.
I know. I'm kind of feeling like I should have left the alarm on.
Right.
We've got to keep him alive. He's a chunky kind of guy. We can't carry him.
We can drag him.
Yeah.
Going well. Another successful evening.
He's doing very well.
Okay. I head over to the other. I extend my hand to help Dwight to his feet.
He kind of just wants to lie there, but he will get him.
And as you do, Alfie, you feel the words come into your lips, and you begin to understand. It's a bit of a jumble at first, but you begin to understand the utterances coming from your companions.
Oh. Okay. And so are you okay? Can you walk?
You can understand us now?
Wow.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Now, question is, does Alfie still think he's one of them? I've all missed. Because that's a different thing. This was to do with his insane talent, wasn't it? So it is a different thing.
No, I wouldn't say anymore. No, I would still say it feels that. Yeah. I would say it's coming out. I would say maybe still feels like kind of like I say like we've underlined. I would say it kind of feels a an affinity towards them.
Yeah, okay.
As a trait, as a role-playing trait rather than a compulsion. He doesn't think of them as mere just like animals, monsters.
My God, I slap Alfie on the back. Welcome back, old man.
As I stand, I'm. Do you remember everything?
That's a good question. I mean,
yeah, your memory's not. It's not your memory.
Yes, it's not affected that.
No, you remember. Yeah, you remember everything.
Yeah.
So what were you looking for? What were you trying to find within here? You were trying to explain something to us before we jumped over round the crevice. Crevice? Crevasse.
Crevasse.
Crevice.
Crevice.
The crevasse.
Yeah.
Crevasse. I was I was looking for survivors. The Vormis. I promised them that we would come and save their people. So.
Okay. So the other Vormis that are in here, of course.
Yeah. And any humans too.
Oh yeah, just the humans afterwards.
We found the people, but we left them where we thought it was safe. I hate to say this, but one of these snake people ran off in that direction, and I point.
Where's Jamie? Jamie and
yeah, we probably need to warn them, don't we? Go back and let them know that we've possibly got incoming,
or that they're trying to escape.
Yeah. Because I suppose maybe they are all more scientific people than fighting, if that makes sense.
I'm just gonna look at your sin.
Yeah. Yeah. Both
I live. Yeah, but it could have been a lucky shot. You know. We live in hope.
Are you sure about that, my friend? I say, surrounded by the aroma of bacon.
Yeah, I'm going to look down at my clothes and see my body parts just hanging out of what was left. That sounds worse than it was meant, by the way.
You want to borrow my jacket?
I look down at my testicles hanging out and going, all my dignity's gone with my hair.
Oh.
So,
I understand the hair bit.
Yeah, that's tiny violin out.
Yeah.
I very beg your pardon. Phrasing.
I call it my banjo. I think we should warn the others. Do you want to go and have a look around the corner, see if they're coming back?
I'll poke and have a look around the corner.
Yeah, I'll go.
I've still got my gun out, just to see if there's any sign of anything.
I'm going to quickly reload mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Yeah. I'm guessing my skin's all melted as well, isn't it? So that's going to be pretty painful.
Yes, it is quite painful. Yeah. It is pretty painful. So Randall and Jamie, Randall, you managed to shut off the process of whatever these machines are doing to the remains of this other person. The other guy is kind of, I can't remember. Yeah, so at least you managed to rescue the other guy, but he is unconscious.
Right. I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to get the egg to go on the floor near him. I'm going to get out of the egg. I'm going to put him in the egg. And I'm going to try to think about levitating the egg with me outside. I want to see if it's like remote controlled.
Doesn't work.
Damn it. Okay. Well then,
you could potentially get inside it and have him laid across in it.
Yeah, I'll put him like across the hood, like a raver or something.
Yeah.
Get into it. I got you.
I mean, I'm assuming that it's not like anti-gravity thing, so you can kind of just push it or drag it.
No. If nobody's piloting it, it just sits on the floor.
All right.
All right, so I guess the other one, it looks like the process has stopped for the other one, or not yet?
Yeah, so that's you've managed to stop that. I mean, but this just when you've managed to stop it just as when it was in the process of like cut him open and just inserting electrical and mechanical parts inside.
I'm going to break the machines if possible.
You can do that if you wish.
Yeah, I'm going to break both of them.
Okay, so was it Dr. Williams who was going back to see if see if he could see the other two?
It was indeed. I believe Jamie was coming with me.
Alfie.
Okay, so
Alfie, sorry.
Hey, it wasn't me.
So you head back around the corner and you find so they've you see what's happening. They've rescued this naked, hairless man from one of these cylinders, and Randall is in the process of smashing. No, I don't think you do want to smash these things up, Randall, to be honest.
No, not smash, but disable. Like maybe
not smash.
Like take out the carburetor of it and
climb inside.
Make sure they don't find it again.
Don't forget.
Okay, you're right. Okay.
Machine things, nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not breaking the machines. I'm kind of like,
just as
you
long
know
as you're
what?
not licking them, I'm fine.
I'm all of a sudden much better at these things than I knew before. Maybe we could change them to reverse the process. So if we do find anybody, like that guy there, and I'm going to try to operate the machine in reverse.
Okay. That's interesting.
That's what we call optimism.
I don't know what I was expecting.
In fact, you can have an intelligence roll, so you can make an idea roll. I mean, you have witnessed this this guy being his internal organs and his skeletal structure has been liquidized. Essentially,
I was going to describe it.
I'm convinced it's possible.
But you're convinced it's possible, clearly. So you come in and you find Randall obsessively trying to reverse the process that has been inflicted upon this this sentient skin suit.
Ooh. Randall, what are you doing?
Feel the urge to hold Alfie back.
I'm trying to reverse the process of the SSSization of this. He's a sentient skin suit, you know. What?
Not at the moment.
How sentient does it look?
I can speak. I can speak worse now.
Yeah,
it's
well
amazing.
done.
You can understand me, Alfie. I can speak Lewis. This is amazing.
Congratulations. We got to go.
What?
I applaud.
Randall, can you roll me 4d10, please?
That's how many bad guys are about to turn up.
That's a really scary number of dice for some bizarre reason.
It's a lot.
So can you roll me 4d10?
Oh, lovely. Can you also roll? Can you also roll me 2d10, please?
Right, this is right. That's how many bad guys are coming. This one is how many turns we've got left till the volcano erupts.
Okay. Can you also roll me another d10, please? Another 2d10.
Oh.
Why does Dilath look?
Because he might not have to run this campaign anymore.
Wow, this came to a sudden end, didn't it?
Oh, why is it doing that? Hang on. My apologies. 2d10.
Okay.
Anybody want?
And another 4d10, if you would, please.
Would you like to just give me the number that you're looking for? It might be faster.
Are we just going to keep rolling these until we say, right, we're moving?
No, I'm recording these for future use. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it.
That was another 007 if you think about it.
Yeah. Okay.
See, he liked that one, which is never good.
Yeah. So, okay, right. Okay, so Randall, so this aching sensation has spread from your shoulders all the way down your back, down your legs, down your arms to your fingers. Your entire body just aches like you've been like every single muscle in your body just aches.
And for no reason whatsoever, I'm going to proclaim, I'm fine. There's no reason to kill me. No reason at all. Everything's good.
Think about it. Dilath is just describing old age after you cough.
I mean, that's pretty much how
He's
I
like,
feel
he's
when I
describing
wake
my
up in the
day.
morning.
I think my bones are expanding. That's interesting. No reason to be alarmed. I'm all good.
Does he look like his impact to the rest?
Oh, you can make a psychology roll, I suppose.
Has he got like lumps of stone growing out of his body?
Alfie, you're mistaking the look. I just need more bran in my diet.
Bloated.
Yeah, he's clearly not agony, but yeah, he's clearly in. You can see by the look of his face, and he's obviously trying to cover it up a little bit. But yeah, he's in some large degree of discomfort.
Is he protruding in odd directions?
No, he's not. No, there's nothing. There's nothing visible other than the facial expressions and
the beads of sweat, the slight coloration.
I do believe the arthritis is acting up again.
It's all my lumbago.
Randy, let me check your back.
Okay, but I asked you to kind of check the guy on my hood now. We got to see if we could render aid to him as a priority.
Let me check your back. I'm going to go and examine.
If the puncture mark comes back into an eyeball,
so has the swelling gone down? Does it look less tender now? It feels much better.
Give me a medicine roll, Jamie. Then
it looks slightly less death than it did before.
Oh, you got no medicine, have you? You've only got first aid.
First aid.
No, first aid's not good. It'd have to be a medicine roll.
Oh God, do I have medicine?
I do not have. I lift his shirt up anyway to have a.
I'm
looking for
apparently I have medicine, but it only works on orange juice.
I've got medicine 1 twice.
Oh, that's interesting. So lifting Randall's shirt up, the puncture from the where the hypodermic left by the hypodermic looks red and swollen.
Okay, not scaly then.
No,
perhaps
no
I'm
scale.
just having an allergic reaction. I never did quite like needles. I mean, even though it was gloriously administered by this wonderful machine.
I've never liked needles, especially ones the size of my arm.
Scientology.
Before we cut back to Dwight, then, can I go and have a quick look on the back of this guy that they've just rescued from that cylinder?
For looking for anything in particular.
I'm looking for a puncture wound.
Okay. So, looking this guy over, he is completely hairless.
Like Randall.
But
like
there's no puncture wound. There is a mark. There is a mark on his shoulder, kind of circular mark, as like a. But Randall is probably able to tell you this. One of these cubes was just starting to attach to him. But yeah.
Okay.
So Dwight, what's Dwight doing?
Circular U.
I'm keeping an eye out.
Okay.
I'm going to come here though, and I want to be able to try and keep an eye sort of up and across.
Okay.
While they're all taking their time.
Okay. So the corridors are strangely deserted.
Jamie, will you kindly take the head off of that creature over there with your rapier?
That might take a while.
I am slightly worried that the serpent guy may not have gone to get reinforcements, but they're all evacuating.
Yeah.
You guys heard it say that though, right?
Yeah.
Yep. The volcano's going out of control.
And Alfie, you heard them say prior to the other ones, you heard them say, the sleeper is waking faster than projections indicated. We may only have hours until a catastrophic event. We should activate the self-destruct and and evacuate. We should ignore protocol.
I thought that's what they heard because I couldn't.
Oh yes, sorry, yes,
yeah. We're
suddenly,
well aware.
Suddenly, the gurgles you heard all make sense.
Yeah,
yeah.
Maybe they do.
Oh dear.
Well,
maybe it's time to tell them so we can move.
We can move.
I'm trying to remember what Cordicus wrote is about. So our objective. I don't think we're all going to die being part of it.
Well, we
actually we could go back to those people that we rescued and ask them if they can remember how they got here.
They said they said they couldn't.
But wait, have any of them come back this way after going the other way and realizing there was nowhere for them to go?
The people, they were told to wait there in that.
Yeah, we told them to wait.
We told them to wait while we found the way out, which we haven't done yet. I think we need to go deeper. I think we need to go in the direction that the snake man ran off in, because if he's going to be running away, he's going to be running towards an exit.
Wait.
And the other one said something about the other one said something about the first ship that came. He was going to take it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's not be too hasty. There might be some lovely machinery up this corridor.
Yes, but he was talking. If he was going to take the first ship, maybe he was talking about the flying ship that we saw. Think how amazing it will be to see.
Flying ship? What a wonderful machine that would be, like my egg, but bigger.
Ship. Yes, like your wash basin, only much bigger.
Well, then let's do that.
Our objective was to destroy this place.
Yes.
To either take control of it or destroy it if you couldn't achieve that.
Okay.
But it looks like that's going to happen for us anyway, so it'll be very easy to take credit for it.
Well, is there a way that we could stop the self-destruct and take control of this place?
I don't know, Doc. That's more your line of work.
I'm an archaeologist. I know nothing about that.
Yeah, I've seen you with the electrical stuff. Sorry.
Wasn't there something a few weeks ago where there was a map and we were told to get up above the Vumis base?
That's the same bit.
That's cool.
It was higher than the level that we were on.
And was that the crudely drawn one that we did?
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, that isn't necessarily accurate. It was basically just saying go to the volcano. That's where the people.
Okay. Because I suppose
I think if there's a control center, it's got to be higher than this, because this just seems to be some kind of like factory or laboratory level.
Yes. Yeah. So going down probably isn't that smart. We would guess, wouldn't we? Either way, we probably need to move.
Yes.
I think we should follow the direction that the Serpent person went in.
That works for me.
Yeah, let's go. Come on, Randall.
All right. Yes. I'm
going to follow, but I am wondering whether we should get these 70 people to follow it.
I'm just here. Yeah, I think maybe that's not such a bad idea. Because the further we get, I mean, we risk just not being able to get back in time to them. I mean, the tremors, I'm surprised they didn't run out of here when they felt the tremors themselves. I mean, they're very, very well disciplined NPCs.
Maybe they have. Maybe we'll get there and they'll all be gone, and we'll have to spread out and look for them. Not that I'm trying to give Daleth any ideas.
I don't know. We're wasting time. Let's go back and get them right now, and then get the hell out of here.
We can take them along with us. Like we can have a group up. We can have a group up front, like going down the passageway.
A 70-person meat shield.
Have someone with these.
I run out.
Forget what I was saying. Yes, 70-person meat shield.
Okay. So do you want to go? Do you want to go and get the people?
Yes.
This mass of people.
Yes.
Can I ask a question? How many points of armor would 70 people give us?
That depends on whether they're in front of you or behind you.
Remember, my character is British. I can still be very colonial when I need to be.
Excuse me. Okay. So what are you going? You're going back and retrieve them and then bringing them back this way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So to avoid that being overly complicated, we shall we say that you go and go back to the room where they're all anxiously waiting for your return, and although they're a little cautious, a little obviously scared and anxious, they willingly follow your lead, trailing out behind you. So they there's a big group of people are here. So
I'll lay down tokens for them all, if that's all right.
I think it'd be a good idea if we spaced out with 10 feet between each one of them in a big chain.
Okay, so they'll be in there for about a week then.
Yeah.
So if this is the group token, the group token should be they're gonna fill at least this corridor.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people.
The only problem is if we back down the corridor at any
logistically, it's not.
Yeah, we'll get to this.
Logistically, it's not a great idea, but it's an idea we're going with. And we're done.
If we want to get them out of here as quickly as possible, it's the best idea because this way we don't have to go back for them. Okay. However, depending on what happens in the near future, there may be less of them who escape.
Right. So you have got this throng of people crowding and jostling around in the corridor, all like me, making quite a bit of noise. There's children, there's women, there's elderly people, and they're not going to be moving fast. But they expecting you to lead the way. And they follow only a short distance behind, maybe no more than 10 feet behind the front of this mass of people, this crowd of people. To make things a little bit easier, you have got a choice, of course. So you can either head north up this corridor or head west to this other junction.
That leads down. The serpent person ran
this way.
West.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was a door.
That was me just showing the closing the door. Don't worry.
Right.
It's my character sheet in front of it, so I didn't see.
Is that one of those fire guns on the floor ahead? Maybe somebody should pick that up.
I forgot about that.
Yep. Somebody want the flame pistol?
Oh.
Who wants the flame pistol? I remember one.
I haven't got any weapons. It wouldn't be handy.
Yes, Mr. Johnson seemed to be quite fond of it.
Okay, let's give it to Mr. Johnson then.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Also, I've got my beloved Webley.
Yay! I finally have a weapon.
There we go.
Why do I suddenly feel less secure?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Okay, so
it'd be hilarious the first time you try to use it blows up.
I'm taking you with me.
So you say we're going? You're going to follow with the way that the serpent person went?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move you along then. So you have more decisions. So there's a door to your south, or the corridor continues up to the north. You can see at the far end of the corridor, you can see another one of these machines that is no longer functioning. 3 doors on the right-hand side, and another corridor leading off to the west.
Oh God, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
But
There's a faint orange light emanating from the corridor on the left-hand side up to the north.
Orange, that's a colour of safety, isn't it? So
every day.
Well, it's a traffic lights. It's like it's the colour of caution.
it's go. It's almost go. That's what I.
It's like is the amber light flashing? Because that is almost go.
Randall, can you see which way it ran? The serpent person. Can you see which way it ran?
Can I see? How can I see the way it ran?
Because you're a tracker, you numpty. That's
From my egg?
Super hunting sensors.
I will get out of my egg and go down and try to track it.
You've got the high ground, Randall. There's no way they can defeat you.
Give us a tracking roll.
Oh wait, wrong film.
All right. Natural world. Sorry, tracking is
Tracking.
survival. Then
tracking.
Tracking.
oh, track.
Yeah.
Sorry, track roll. Thank you.
Ooh.
For a hunter, you're not very good at this.
We're in a corridor. There's no broken twigs. There's no footprints. There's no scraping of rocks. What are you talking about?
So you can push it if you can come up with reasons, push it, or you can spend luck, or you can just take the fail.
No, of course not. I'm gonna say, fuck these guys. There, towards the orange light. There's a clear path towards the orange light. You can't see
that is definitely the way it went. That is definitely the way it went.
Yeah.
They wanna mock my skills. I'll show them skills. That's the way it went. And I'm just using my thing. You know what? They probably turned on the lights because that's the way they went. But I'm not giving away that secret to them. They're mean to me.
Okay. So you head up this way, and you can hear a strange rumbling noise coming from down this corridor. You can see this orange glow. And as you approach, as you start to head towards this corner, you hear the scream that sort of falls away, almost as if somebody is falling.
I've got a really bad feeling about
Does it
this.
feel hot as we head towards
And
this
you can
orange
feel
light?
warm. Yeah, the air is clearly getting warmer and warmer as you head forward.
Are you sure he went this way?
Somebody went this way. I mean, there are noises. I have to make sure.
Is that a good place?
I'm just coming to that. Yes, I'm just coming to that very point. Yeah.
Oh.
Trying tonight.
Well, it's a good thing I have an egg. Follow me, guys.
As you round the corner, you can see part of the corridor to the part of the corridor ahead of you has collapsed, leaving only a narrow bridge of stone across a flowing river of magma.
No, we're not playing that game. I'm going to carry a person in my egg. Like
across the far side towers
a
mutated serpent person. A huge, as it stands there hissing at you, this huge black tongue covered in ichor flicks out of its mouth, extending several feet. This is the creature that stands before you.
Oh.
Lovely.
You're not fooling me. That's Diana from V.
Right, but it looks like it's wearing some sort of suit.
It's a human wearing a serpent person's skin.
Right, at the sight of this, there is screams and panics from some of the people that are coming round the corner, come round the corner. And some people just turn and run in panic.
Don't be afraid. Randy Savage,
And
Hunter
we
is
will
here.
have to leave it there.
Yes. Wow.